بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. We praise Allah, we seek His help and His forgiveness, and we seek refuge in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the evil of ourselves and from our bad actions. Whosoever Allah guides, no one can lead astray. Whosoever I lead astray, no one can guide. And I bear witness that is none deserve to be worshipped in truth in the heavens or the earth, or between the heavens and the earth, except Allah, who is one in His actions, one in His essence, and one in His attributes. And I bear witness that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is His servant and His messenger, Khatiyan Nabi, and the seal of the messengers. O my people, O humankind, I made an introduction of myself, which I hope you have read, who I am, and I'm about to address certain issues in the marital relationship between the husband and the wife. Whether you're married or cohabiting, this institution of marriage is universal, irrespective of nationality, race, politics, culture, religion. As the phrase goes, we are all in it. So we enter into marriage based upon its protocols. And during my 40 years as a married counselor, I've came across numerous times when the people who is involved in this relationship has not taken the time out to understand, to study how this relationship works. I'll give an example. In Islam, it is said that marriage completes half of our religion. Half. Whether you're a Jew, a Christian, or a Muslim. So this is something to be taken seriously. Going back to the inception of the institution that was created by the Creator Himself. And those who believe in the books that was revealed to mankind via the prophets, we know and we accept that Allah created Adam, the father of all mankind, and Eve, or Hawa, his wife. So here we have a beginning of a relationship based upon marriage. So we accept that the institution of marriage was legislated by Allah, who has created everything. When I say Allah, I mean God, the creator of everything in the universe, above, below, and within. And if we look at the creation as itself, the sun, the moon, the stars, the wind, the oceans of the earth, the animals, and everything that exists, no one since time began has taken the responsibility of its existence except the one God, who is one in His attributes, one in His essence, and one in His actions. And everything, the creation except man and jinns, obey Allah implicitly. The sun never overtakes the moon. The night never overtakes the day. The rainfall, it stops. Where Allah has legislated it should fall. Whether we believe it or not, it's a fact. Therefore, if man, woman, human, who Allah created everything for their benefit, was created as the ruler of His creation, and He created the institution of marriage to put them together. Through it, the lawful reproduction of the human race takes place. Would Allah has created such an institution without legislation and laid down the rules and the regulation how we should function as man and wives? This is something that is missing in this institution between human beings on earth. Hence, we have our devout enemy, the devil, Shaitan, referred to as the avowed enemy of mankind, who enjoy the ignorance of the human race. So he instituted problems, issues, fitna, to destroy this relationship, as he did to our mother and father in Jannah, in heaven. Unless we become conscious of this fact, then coming together as man and wife, based upon our desires, rather than based upon reason, and we have in the institution of Islam, one of those who want to take this advice, we men should choose our wives based upon 4 principles. 1, her lineage. 2, her beauty. 3, her wealth. And 4, her righteousness. So we have a guideline in choosing our wives, and the wife choose their husband. And the best husband is one who has taqwa, one who fears Allah, one who puts his trust in Allah, one who worships Allah, based upon the legislation that Allah has legislated for the human race. Why He created us? I want to create the men and the jinns to worship me. Not to worship the creation, but to worship Allah, knowing that He has legislated that in the relationship between the husband and the wife is based upon 2 noble principles. 1 is right, the other is obligation. The rights of the husband are the obligations of the wives. The right of the wives are the obligations of the husband. What are these obligations? This is something to be studied and understood, understand, and put into practice. And unless this is done, your relationship is bound to go astray. Because this state of ignorance is the playground of the Shaitan. So I want to help to bring about the awareness of the importance of the knowledge of this institution that all of us, human, should become aware of, to begin to put into practice, or else you end up destroying your own relationship between the husband, the wife, the children, the extended family, the community, the nation, and the world at large. How many men understand their wives, the way the wives function? My understanding, based upon my experience, most men do not understand the way a woman functions. If you do not take some time out to understand how your wife functions within a day, within a week, within a month, you become aggressive to her because of her moods, which is natural. Should I give an example? Here is a man who goes out and he sees a beautiful car and he buys the car. The car is automatic. So the salesman expressed to him the beauty of this car, that he hasn't got to use his foot to use the clutch to change the gears. Just put the car into different drives and the car will go on its own. He's happy. So he went home, put the car into D, and he drives. He enjoyed the car, less work. Later on, one evening, he decided to take his wife out and the children for some enjoyment. So he started the car, put the car in N. The car wouldn't move. He became very angry after a while. He switched off the car, went back to his home, called a taxi, went out. Following day, enjoyed himself, took the car back to where he bought it from. And he said angrily, I come to return this car. It's not working. So the man asked him why. He said, I drive the car around all day, beautiful, put it in D. In the night, I put it in N. The car would not move. He did not understand the difference between N, which is neutral, and D, which is drive. This is some of the attitudes of the behavior of us men towards our wives. We do not understand how they function. Over the next month or months, I based upon my intention to explore and to advise our brothers how to pursue this important knowledge of understanding our wives, our sisters, our daughters, and our mothers, and also our mothers, our wives, to understand their husbands, their brothers, their fathers, etc. So I hope, inshallah, that there won't be any prejudices, although some of the understanding of this institution comes from the scriptures, from the Quran, from the Bible, from the Torah, or God's legislation. And I enjoy understanding this institution. It has made my life sublime. And this is one for my people, human, and to stop what is so privileged between us, divorce. So I hope this will be the introduction to this subject, and we'll pursue to another chapter in days to come. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله. عليكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.